It was really a blur looking back. I don't even remember most of it. It was like the second I would wake up, I would just get through the day and come home, and I was literally taking Xanax like it was candy
Oh my
because I was like
gosh.
my whole body was just
Off.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I go to neurology, and this is where shit gets crazy, and this is where my life flipped upside down. Um, it makes me emotional because it's like I'm
Fair.
permanently damaged.
So sorry.
It's okay. I get my scans back from neurology. Well, she calls me. I'm at my son's baseball practice, and she's like, "I need to talk to you and your husband." And I'm like, "Okay." Let me loop him in really quick. So he's at the gym. He's about to come to practice. And so I like, hey, I've got my husband on the phone, whatever. And she was like, well, we looked at your scans and you've had multiple strokes. And I was like, what?
What?
And she's like, yeah, there's too many to count, but we need to get you back in here ASAP. And I'm like losing it. I am like, I'm going to die. Like my life's over. I don't know if I'm going to wake up the next day. And I'm like, what caused this? What's happening? And she's like, we just need to get you back into the office. Can you come in this day? And I'm like, okay. So go back to neurology. They're like, we need a full on, like, what have you done? Where have you been? Have you been in an accident? Have you done X, Y, and Z? And I was like, well, I was in an accident, but that was a year ago. Well, now when I saw you, I said, how fresh are my strokes? She was like, we're estimating them. They're pretty recent, 4 to 6 months from when we took them. I said, that's when I got Botox or dysport, whatever the fuck you want to call
Yeah.
it. Yeah. And the doctor was like, you can't get strokes from Botox. I was like, for real? And that's when I showed him the Facebook, and I was so fucking mad.